Green Lantern. That's my favorite superhero.
Take it off.
I can't.
Then read.
Okay, I'll read it. This piece is... you know I don't have a title on it. This is the only one I actually edited. So pay attention, this one might actually be decent. I doubt it. The force of gray against the sun overcomes the blue sky with a pale baseline that spreads into me. Cool droplets in present time are the jagged memory of echo winds I felt since my beginning began to replicate memory. Individual drops in a pond, each producing microcosms, smell like earth and air reformed as they melt into me. I become one with the thunder roar wind song that plays just before the rains come, as a beating heart plays on like a piece of an unexplored coast facing the sun. Time is torn from itself by torrents of earth and fire that sink to the bottom of the ocean to be thrashed and torn apart by wave motion into a tiny speck that chances to land on the shore of a cold beach to watch the sun rise from the horizon. But the grain is one of millions, and even billions more reflect the sound of beating hearts on lonesome shores, like the particle moving through the sun's beam into the leaf. Each beat teaches the tree to remember its own memory release. Thank you so much. You guys made me cry, man.
You can cry.
Up next, we have the one, the only, the great master of ceremonies, Brandon Knockan. Will he be reading? What will he be reading? 2 for 1 beers is hard for the host, everybody. The Undertaking by Brandon Knockan. Put your yams together.
Okay, so this is the image of somebody's self, I guess. It's called The Undertaking. Red satin dress, blush on lipstick, curls I could not weave in dreams, pearl-studded ears cherished on a headrest, everything as ordered by those who knew her best. That is, until I remembered her luminous eyes, eyes passed over for the stitch of a smile, eyes left unnoticed by a hollow breath, tucked away like moonlight beneath embroidered lids. What could I give such perfect eyes but a modest line of shadow?
Thank you, Brandon. How about we get Miss Anna Broussard up here one more time to read her second love letter for us tonight. Go crazy, everybody. She's taking a while.
And so I'm just going to let y'all vote on this. How about that? One option is I read the second letter that, you know, I wrote, just another just general thing of my writing, or I can read you a piece from the woman who inspired me to write the letters. Which
read yours.
Don't make us cry again.
I try not to make. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make.
Make me cry.
All right, fine. This one's. I'll start with my own again. All right. Here we go. Dear you, my tastes are pedestrian. I used to be interesting, at least I wonder about that. Maybe I never was. Maybe I was always just a little bit weird, hanging on to a thread of interesting by association, just waiting to be dragged down into another time of just skating along. I go blank for years at a time, only to wake up and wonder where the years went. I cannot do this again. I do not want to waste any more years waiting for a change. I have measured out my life in coffee spoons, cigarette butts, smoke, and mirrors, no more. Maybe all you needed to do was wake me up, help me fall in love with the world. Too many people, too little time. But I'm not asking for much here. Just a kiss, run your fingers through my hair. You don't even have to fuck me. I could be intimate with everyone I meet, have it become an experiment, a brief moment shared, a taste, a small touch, nothing more. Just one kiss, a smile, a blush, your hand on my arm as we shake hands, even though we just met. You are too young for me. You are too old for me. Timing isn't right. You are exactly my type. Eyes of violet blue, a toss of your hair, long red hair, a man made of sex. I want to know what your lips taste like. Whisper to me and I'll fall. Maybe our roots are connecting all of us together and I'm feeling it too far down in my soul to be responsible for my actions. My moods are swinging like goddamn orangutans. There were tear stains on those sheets if you look closely. I don't even like to be touched. My heart pounds and my head hurts. All I want to do is give up, but I have too much to do. It's not you, it's me. You will move along the continuum from concrete to abstract. Your voice will become distant, your image will fade. You will no longer be an object of my affection. You will become a fantasy, and there you will be untouchable. This is my love letter to the world. Love me.
Thank you so much, Anna. That was really fun. I like that piece a lot. It was exciting.
Very exciting.
You sound very excited, Jaqui.
So excited!
That's right. You just can't hide it. All right, up next we have Miss Danielle DeRocher, and she's going to read her piece, Caretaker. Give it up for her, please.
I'm literally up here reading from my laptop. Yeah.
That's alright.
That was me last
While I was listening to people because I wanted to write something and the internet wasn't working. I have old poems, which I'm also going to read one later.
Oh, yeah.
Frank, on the ground where you belong.
Apropos.
Frankie just got my head.
Duckie, I'm sad.
Just the way I like it. And sad.
Walk out that trail. Alright. Go, girl.
You don't understand, and you never have, and you never will, what lengths I've gone to for you. The strength I've gone to for your ends. The where you've lain on me, you narcissist. You don't understand that most people won't allow the things I've permitted. You've come in many forms. You came in an overbearing and overtly expectant mother, in a narcissistic and obsessive lover, if you could call it that, in a broken and unyielding friend. You projected yourself onto me, always, your image for me, breaking me, taking me, molding me, until I'm not sure who I am anymore. You took me first and cursed me with hateful religion. You told me how love was between man and a woman. You told me how children were to be cherished. But where was my affection? Never praised, just reprimanding. Never let to be my own. You killed the thing I loved the most. You stole my art from me. You made me hate it. You never understood that, and for that I will never forgive you. You met me again later in a chat room. I was hurting. I said, why not? I let it happen. And it progressed, and you progressed, and you broke me down. Never enough. I'm never enough. You wanted more and more and more, and that is the source of your depression. But lay that on me. Let me bear the blame for that, because you did, and I was to support you. Leave my life here, abandon my future, a caretaker. To someone I did not love, but convinced myself I did, so I would stay, so you would not die. And you never understood the pain that left me with. You never understood how you broke me down from someone who never thought about things that were wrong with my body to someone who obsessed over it. You clung to me, you broke me, and I left you. But you're still there. But I left you. But you're never gone. I met you again within the year. All smiles and joy and perfection in the first few months. Oh, but what a drawing facade it was, and I couldn't help but fall. But you're just as much the narcissist and the domineering force as the last two. You collapsed, and I was your crutch. Am your crutch. Cannot escape you. I'm a means of convenience, here when you need and gone when you don't. Dependent on so heavily that I can't help but latch to this laptop, our most common communication source. Your furious fits are terrifying, but like so many before you, I just want you to be better, and I'll take it. Because I told myself some long time ago that if nothing else I could be good for, I could be good for that. You're my dependent, though you're older. I'm your caretaker, though I can scarcely meet my own needs. And so many of you destroy me constantly. But I'm a caretaker. Lean on me. I'm always, even when I'm not, even when I'm broken, even when I can't, and when I've lost all hope, I am always here. Just look at the laptop. The internet flows through my veins, bringing life to you.
Being at school is hard. Up next, we have Mr. Matt LeBlanc with his piece, Spirit. Give it up for Matt, please.
I just want to say that I'm by no means a writer. I was only here to do a Mako project, and you all inspired me to write something down. It's something that's been in my mind for a couple of weeks, so it's not like I just made it up on the fly. So go easy on me. I've never done something like this before. She had a way about her that suggested strength. Not strength of body, not strength of mind, but strength of the spirit. As her body crashed to the ground, I leaned forward to lend her a hand. I'm going to hurt you, I tell her, and you're going to hate me. Your body will scream, it will tell you to stop. She looks at me, cheeks red and smeared with dust. Mind over matter, right? She says with a laugh. No, I tell her, your mind will agree with the rest of you. Then what makes me get up? I think for a moment, how do I answer her? It's the spirit, I decide. It's the spirit that makes you fight longer than possible. It's the spirit that makes you fight harder than possible. It's the spirit of the fighter that makes her win the fight. She takes her stance and beckons for me to begin again. It's our spirit that can change the world.
Amigo, thank you so much for coming up. Up next, we have for you somebody who's actually published in the Mosaic, October 15. Submit your submissions. I can't think of another submission joke, but there's one in there somewhere. Okay. Mr. Shaun Bro. He's also our music man tonight, so thank him for playing these like little songs that you hear behind my speaker. Shaun, get up here, buddy.
This is a song from this band called Zaster. And they had the one man behind the whole project named Malfig, but it's called Prison of Mirrors. The prison of mirrors we can't see, yet trapped we are by its reflection. It sees all fear and watches our downfall. It will rip all lies and pride from the soul. You are all that you hate. Force-fed memories suffer humiliation. Victim of darkness, of the inner hidden kind. I am the eye within the gleam, shatter before a mirror that stares into a shallow soul. Poison yourself, revel in waste. Poison yourself in the name of evil, destroy yourself. I will always be the reason to hate yourself. Mirrors will oppress your mind, and follow all that you hide. Blind step inside a subconscious warfare to guide the oblivious. Mirrors of torture, unforgiving, expose your sins, your suicide by the mirror shattered blade.